What's going on, YouTube? Coming back at you with another video. So I caught wind of this story this morning and I wanted to take a second and speak on it. Not only because I feel like I have a message I can add, but because I wanted to pay respects to somebody who I looked at as the dopest battle rapper of all time. Honestly, I don't watch battle rap anymore. I haven't in a few years. I kind of feel like battle rap took a turn in a direction that I was not interested in following. But Pat Stay, forever in my mind, goes down as the most talented, the most witty, the funniest, overall, the best battle rapper of all time. And I'm not just saying this because he died, but I've been a fan of Pat Stay going back over a decade. So for those of you who don't know, unfortunately, Pat Stay has been murdered in Halifax, Nova Scotia. There's an article on CBC News that I'm going to read you some of, and then I'm going to speak on this situation. So this article says acclaimed Nova Scotia battle rapper Pat Stay was the victim of a fatal stabbing in downtown Halifax early Sunday, CBC News has learned. Halifax Regional Police have not identified Stay as the victim, but Stay's brother, Peter Stay, confirmed the news to CBC. Police said they were called to the 1600 block of Lower Water Street around 12:36 a.m. It says Pat Stay was taken to the hospital where he later died. So again, Pat Stay unfortunately stabbed to death in Nova Scotia. The message I want to give to people out there is this. Actually, I'm going to read you this Instagram post that Pat Stay had put up first, and then I'm going to go into this a little bit. It says, imagine if we treated all of our friends and loved ones as if we knew their days were numbered. So this was just 4 days ago that Pat Stay put this on Instagram. The message I want to give to you people out there is this. You never know, just like he put in this Instagram post, when it's your time. And if you aren't focusing every day on trying to get right with God before your number is called, you're not going to be in a position where you want to be in life. And that's the reality. A lot of us out here, myself included, for a long time, spent way too much time focused on things that don't matter, focused on things that play no importance in our life. They have no relevance. They have no real place. And I'm not saying this has anything to do with Pat Stay. I'm saying in general, people, when you die, you never know when it's going to happen. And when it happens, are you right with God? Are you where you want to be with God? If you don't believe in God, that's unfortunate for you. But God is definitely real. And this is part of the reason why I've taken a step back from doing hip-hop related content. I've had a lot of people messaging me, leaving comments in my videos, telling me they want me to come back, telling me or asking me where I've been. If you don't know, the reason why I stopped doing hip-hop related content is because my life is taking a turn in a different direction. Hip-hop really doesn't have much of a place in my life anymore outside of hip-hop artists who are making music to glorify God. Aside from that, I really just don't have time for it. I don't have the energy for hip-hop music. It doesn't align with where I want to be with God. Therefore, I had to pretty much cut it out of my life. And that also went hand in hand with cutting out doing the hip-hop related content. The money to me, the followers, the subscribers, all that stuff, that means absolutely nothing at this point in my life. What is important to me is daily growth with God. What is important to me is every day trying to be better than I was the day before, trying to get closer to God than I was the day before. And everybody out there, I feel like, needs to understand how important this is. We are so close to the end. I have very many more years of living before tribulation really kicks in and before Jesus Christ comes back to reclaim his kingdom. Not that he ever lost it, but to fully reclaim his kingdom for all the world to see. So it's really time, people, if you haven't taken the time, if you haven't made it a priority, do that now. Make God a priority. You don't know when it's your time to go. And this is a prime example of that. Pat Stay, somebody you would never think about, would be murdered, but it happened. It happens every day. And it's a sad, unfortunate situation. So let this be a lesson to people out there. You never know. It could be any day. And when that day comes, are you where you want to be with God? Mm-hmm. I also want to take a second just to say condolences to Pat Stay's family. I know Pat Stay had a son. I don't know if he had any other children, but horrible tragedy. I can't even imagine the pain that family feels. I can't even imagine the pain that Pat Stay's son feels, other children if he has any. But man, what a terrible, tragic loss. Pat Stay, again, will forever be remembered in my book as the dopest battle rapper of all time. But take heed to this message. Right now, stop whatever you're doing. Stop paying attention to all these things in life that don't matter. Put your focus on what does matter, and that's God. Because without God, you have absolutely nothing and you are nothing. So just take that moving forward. I appreciate everybody out there watching. Definitely say a prayer for Pat Stay's family. I know I will. I appreciate you. Peace.